All right, welcome back, everybody. It's in about an hour. Acting Secret Service Director Ronald Rowe is set to testify for the first time in front of the Trump Assassination Task Force.
Joining us now, the great Sean Hannity, who's going to be the host of the 6th Annual Patriot Awards.
Oh, what a great morning. Although I will say it's a lot warmer in the free state of Florida.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying.
But
We had bets on how long it was going to take you to use that line.
Exactly. He moves
5
there
seconds.
a
But Sean,
year.
what do you think of this theater?
No, wait a minute. This is the same guy, the interim Secret Service director.
Ronald Rowe.
Okay, after the Trump International incident that said the plan worked perfectly. No, the plan didn't work perfectly. If a guy with an AK-47 and a scope gets within 300 yards of the top presidential candidate, that is not a plan that worked. And then you go back to Butler, PA. They lied about that. Remember they said, oh, well, we couldn't have agents on the roof because the roof was sloped. I used to do roofing. By the way, for all of you here, I fell off a roof 3 stories. This part of my arm was dangling, separated from that part of my arm, busted up my face. I played hockey for years, never lost my teeth. I lost all my teeth. Anyway, so I know what a sloped roof is. They lied to us. This has to get fixed. We have Iranian assassination squads in this country. We've had 2 would-be assassins. Donald Trump came within a millimeter of being assassinated, and I don't want to hear lies like in the first case.
You think he's going to get replaced?
He better get replaced. Yeah, he needs to be replaced. There's nothing he can say after he said the plan worked that will satisfy me.
Do they need a disruptor, perhaps like Dan Bongino, to go in there, clean house, get back to the
Dan
origin?
Bongino, you have Sean Curran, you have all these guys that are top-notch, that care about the president. We have got to understand that there's just a lot of evil people, and he happens to be the main target. And I can tell you the one thing, with rank and file Secret Service,
Right.
I wear their pin every night out of respect for the hard work they do. They are willing to jump on somebody and take a bullet for somebody. Anybody that's willing to do that has my deep, abiding respect.
So, Sean, you're back in Long Island, where you grew up, and you go on air.
Long Island.
Long Island. You go on air every night, and you tell everyone you love Florida. And I'm like, what about the people of New York? Those are your people. They made you. They helped grow you.
I'm telling everybody in New York to follow me to Florida.
And you have to. And tonight he has to wear a tuxedo.
I am wearing a tuxedo tonight, yes.
2 things you hate:
With
New
a jean-
York and dressing up.
Yeah, with a jean shirt.
If I could, I would, but, you know, there's only so far I can push it. You know, when I started taking the tie off the show, I just did it one night to see if I'd get away with it. And nobody said anything. And I went the second night, and then nobody said anything. So
We don't know how to get a hold of you. We don't even know where you are.
It's true.
I don't leave my house. I mean, I'm a total loser during the week.
But you have no way to represent.
Ainsley knows. She knows my whole life.
But talk about this theater. How beautiful is this?
You know, it's amazing. The Tillis, I live pretty
Tillis
close to
Center, yeah.
here. I had to sell my house because I moved, as everyone knows. But I would come here every Easter for Easter service, and this whole place would be packed. And it was, you know, always a beautiful place to be. This is a great room, and it goes up high, and it's a lot of fun. It's going to be an exciting night. I mean,
Instead of a speech, you're hosting.
Oh, he can ready.
I'm doing an opening Hannity.
No, you're doing everything.
Oh, I'm doing everything. Trust me, we're talking about the 4B women.
Yeah.
We're talking the women that are cutting their hair. They are abstaining from sex.
Right.
Now they have some of them that are sterilizing themselves, but
Right.
they're stockpiling abortion pills.
Right.
Can you answer why? If you're not,
Right.
if you're sterilized or not having sex, why do you need abortion pills?
Why do we have to take their word for it? How do we know they're not having sex?
Why don't you ask them, Ryan?
Yeah,
Good point.
Go ahead.
Sean, I've got a feeling they will not be receiving awards tonight. This is
You know what's cool?
There's the award right there. Tell us a little bit about who, by this time tomorrow, who generally, without revealing the names, will have one of those on their mantle.
Donald J. Trump.
Well, he's the last award recipient, you're right?
You know, and you think of everything. I don't want to give away too much of what I have in my mind that I want to say tonight, but if you think of everything that he's been through, and 9 years from the minute this man came down that escalator, they have done nothing but smear, slander, besmirch, attack, use lawfare, you know, the FBI, intelligence agencies, all after him. You look at I keep saying legacy media is dead because they were all after him. They all wanted him defeated. And credit to everybody here, credit to everyone who'll be here tonight, credit to the audience that watches Fox. We got it right, they got it wrong. They ignored ABC, NBC, CBS, two left-wing radical extreme channels. They ignored Kamala's lies. They ignored late-night comics. They ignored the New York Times and the Washington Post. And lo and behold, we now have, I think, a chance that you only get every 100 years, and that is transformation. We can get to limited government, greater freedom. Imagine, who would have thought about waste, fraud, and abuse, $2 trillion being cut? That, to me, is transformational.
It's become a bipartisan issue. Sean, what are you going to do differently this year in the Patriot Awards?
I'm going to make fun of you.
Well, yeah, I know. You do that already. You're my mentor, but you were also Pete Hegseth.
You're one of my best friends. Well, Pete, by the way, it's hard to, I mean, Pete was so good at it. I mean, it's like you're replacing Johnny Carson. You don't want to compare yourself to Johnny Carson. So, Pete, and we're so happy he got appointed to be Secretary of Defense and are praying for his confirmation. And you can't replace a legend. This has always been his night. I'm going to be me, and that's all I can be.
Yeah.
So what am I going to do different? You'll see.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to believe when this started 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, is this really going to work? As it turns out, it's been wildly successful.
The only thing is we've been in Florida. We've done this in Florida. We've done this in Tennessee.
Hold on. Half of this audience has said, we're so glad you're doing it in New York because we live in Boston. We live in upstate New York. And before we did it all, you know, in the South. So maybe it's time to...
You know, I will say this, and I got to give props to the people in New York.
Especially Nassau County went to Trump.
Nassau County.
True.
Yeah.
Did Suffolk County go Trump?
I think so, too.
I think they
Suffolk
did,
County
too.
go?
Did Suffolk
You know,
County
if
go?
you look at the, if you look at the map of New York, it's all red.
It's getting close.
It's getting close.
It's getting close to flipping.
And New York City even has lost a significant percentage of Democratic registered voters. So, I mean, is there hope one day? The problem is they've chased everybody out.
That's true.
You know, high taxes, burdensome regulation.
The illegal immigrants, we just found out in New York, what was it, 60,000 illegal immigrants have criminal records that are running free in New York City.
I know. Oh, I mean, look at Eric Adams, for example. I mean, he was the guy who wanted a sanctuary city. Now he's like, can I meet with Tom Homan? I want these people out of here.
Vice president.
Right. Well,
No, I think he wants a pardon. That's what he's looking for. But
the show is officially going to start in 11 hours and 8 minutes. And will you do the tease right there, Sean Hannity?
all right, so it streams live on foxnation.com. It is happening tonight. You all excited about tonight? We're excited to have you.
Keep going.
And Donald Trump will join us. Lee Greenwood will be performing tonight.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.